The human brain is capable of storing the equivalent of 2.6 million gigabytes of digital memory. Pretty impressive, right? Can you guess how much data the biggest computer hard drive to date has been able to store? A mere 10,000 gigabytes. It's no wonder that as human beings, we are capable of achieving infinitely more than we really realize. All because we have this powerhouse of an organ called the brain. So in this video, let's talk about some brain tricks for everyday success. Number 1, visualization. There's a really famous Muhammad Ali quote where he says, "If my mind can conceive it and my heart can believe it, then I can achieve it." Have you ever had a daydream? Think of visualization as daydreaming, but with purpose. Visualization is all about letting your biggest and wildest dreams play out in your mind. Remember, this isn't just pointless daydreaming. There's intent and purpose behind this. To do this, you need to find a quiet place where you can focus and where you won't be interrupted. It could be a cozy corner of your house, your car before heading off into work, or even a peaceful park bench. The next thing you need to do is to close your eyes and take a few deep breaths to relax. This will help you clear your mind of any distractions and set the stage. Here's the best part. Imagine your goal in as much detail as possible. Let's say you're aiming for a promotion. Picture yourself in that new role. See yourself sitting at a new desk, shaking hands with your boss, or leading a meeting. Make the image as vivid as possible. And this part is really important. What sounds are around you? Maybe you hear your colleagues congratulating you. What does it feel like? Maybe there's a sense of pride and accomplishment. The more senses you involve, the more real it will feel to your brain. This emotional component is really important because it tricks your brain into thinking the success is already happening, which can boost your motivation and confidence. And make it a habit to do this every single day. Spend a few minutes each morning or before bed visualizing your success. The more you do it, the more it ingrains the belief in your mind that you really can achieve it. You see, your brain doesn't always know the difference between a real and an imagined event. So by visualizing your goals regularly, you train your brain to act as if your success is inevitable. This can lead to increased confidence, more motivation, and greater likelihood of taking the steps necessary to make your dreams a reality. So next time you're about to tackle a big project or go after a new goal, take a few minutes to visualize it. See yourself succeeding, and soon enough, you might find that your mental movie becomes your reality. Number 2, the 2-minute rule. Do you procrastinate? Now, don't be embarrassed if you do. About 1 in 4 adults admit to being procrastinators. So how would you like to stop procrastinating once and for all? I'm going to give you something you can try here. The 2-minute rule is really a game changer when it comes to tackling procrastination. And it's really super simple. If a task takes 2 minutes or less to complete, do it right away. Think about all of those tiny tasks that pile up throughout the day, like replying to an email, putting away dishes, or jotting down a quick note about something. They're really so small that it's easy to put them off, but they end up creating a mountain of unfinished business that hangs over your head. By handling these quick tasks immediately, you prevent that pileup from happening. As you go through your day, keep an eye out for tasks that you know won't take more than 2 minutes. When you spot one, don't put it off. Just do it right then and there. And you'll be amazed at how much you can get done in such a short amount of time. This approach keeps your to-do list manageable. It boosts your confidence with each small victory, and it builds momentum as you progress through the day. For example, if you're at work and receive an email that needs a quick response, take those 2 minutes to reply immediately. This way, you can focus on more important tasks without distractions or little things nagging at the back of your mind. The 2-minute rule is a straightforward yet incredibly effective strategy to stay organized, enhance productivity, and create a positive feedback loop of getting things done. Next time you're tempted to put off a tiny task, remember the 2-minute rule and handle it on the spot. Number 3, Pomodoro Technique. The Pomodoro Technique is a secret weapon for getting stuff done without burning out. It's simple and effective. You work in short, focused bursts, typically 25 minutes long, and then take a 5-minute break. This method helps you stay focused by breaking your work into manageable chunks and giving yourself regular breaks to avoid feeling overwhelmed and keep your mind fresh. So start by choosing a task and setting a timer for 25 minutes. Work on your task with full concentration. No distractions are allowed. When the timer goes off, stop working and take a short break to stretch, grab a snack, or just relax. This little pause lets your brain rest and recharge. After 4 Pomodoros, which is about 100 minutes of work with 3 breaks, take a longer break of about 15 to 30 minutes to really fully relax before diving back into your work. By focusing for just 25 minutes, it's easier to ignore distractions and get into a flow state. Regular breaks help prevent mental fatigue. It makes it easier to keep working for longer periods without feeling drained. And the sense of urgency that's created by the ticking timer can really help you work more efficiently. Turn tasks into a game that you're racing to win. Imagine you have a really big project to complete. Let's say it's writing an essay. Instead of trying to write for hours on end, use the Pomodoro Technique. Set your time for 25 minutes and write as much as you can. And when the timer goes off, take a 5-minute break to stretch or get some fresh air. After a few Pomodoros, you'll be surprised at how much progress you've made without feeling exhausted. So, next time you're struggling to stay on track, grab a timer, set it for 25 minutes, and let the Pomodoro Technique do all the work. Number 4, the Pareto Principle. This is also known as the 80-20 rule. If you can perfect this, you can get the most bang for your buck, whether it's time, effort, or resources. Here's what I mean. The Pareto Principle says that roughly 80% of results come from 20% of the efforts. Imagine you're running a business. This could mean that 80% of your sales come from just 20% of your customers. Or in your personal life, it might mean that 80% of your happiness comes from 20% of your activities or relationships. Now, why does this matter? It's all about focusing on what really moves the needle. Instead of spreading yourself thin trying to do everything, the Pareto Principle tells you to identify and double down on those few things that bring you the biggest returns. For instance, if you're a student, it might mean spending more time on the subjects that you struggle with the most because improving them could lead to the biggest overall grade boost. In practical terms, this principle helps you prioritize where to put your energy and resources. It's about finding those crucial few tasks or activities that make the most difference and focusing on them first. This way you work smarter, not harder, and achieve better results with less effort. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, take a quick second to click the subscribe button and join our community. Oh, and click the like button too to help us get this video out to more people. Don't forget to spread loving kindness to all beings around you and be the change you want to see in the world. Thanks for watching. See you next time.